Alright, so I'm heading off to the fancy woods today, just for something a little bit different, but there will be people in this woods, so I'll have to watch out. So as you can see, I'm not exactly out in the middle of nowhere. It's a big mall here, but you know, to those of us who live around here, it's somewhere, and to most of you, it could be anywhere. This is what restaurants are doing in Ontario, Canada during the pandemic. They're just moving their dining rooms out to the parking lot. All right, so I'm heading into the fancy woods. As you can see, there's an asphalt trail, and oftentimes there's people in here walking on their lunch break or just walking their dog. But there are areas where I can kind of go off the trail and throw. I just have to watch out for people. There's no real risk of me hurting anyone because, you know, I'm throwing the knives. I'm not throwing the knives anywhere near people, but I just don't want them to see me because it, you know, it freaks people out seeing some guy throwing knives in the woods. So here we go. Okay, those are city workers. Okay, this is actually a really good one, and I've thrown at this one quite a bit, but you really got to watch out for people because I'm still on the trail. So I'll just do it for a few minutes. Have to keep looking to make sure no one comes walking down the trail. Yeah, this one's great because it's nice and soft. Usually they're not interested. They want to get away from me as fast as possible because they think they obviously think I'm dangerous, but I'm not. I'm just practicing on my lunch break, going for a hike, practicing the skill of knife throwing. I might join a league one day, knife throwing, axe throwing, maybe. But you know what? I'm just having fun doing it on my lunch break. I happen to have a couple of wooded areas that I live close to, and I really just enjoy throwing knives. Took it up a year ago, and it's just addictive. I find it addictive, but I'm certainly not trying to hurt it, not out to hurt anybody, and I don't want to hurt anybody, and I stay well away from people only because I don't want them to see me and feel uncomfortable. Just came off the path, and now I'm just going down this little natural path. Oh, okay. So there's a couple of dead trees down here that I know about because I was down here in the winter. Here's the first one. I don't like throwing at this tree too much because, as you can see, it's a double tree. There's like two trunks coming off of it. One of them's alive, the other one is dead, obviously. You can kind of tell. But in between them is a big crack. There's like a hole there, and because it's all rotted out. And I actually lost one of my old knives in there. It's still in there. But I don't want to throw too much, and I have to throw at this angle so it doesn't go in between them, into the crack. Here we got people. There's people walking over there, but they are on the other side. So where they are, there's a big ravine in between us. If I miss and it makes a loud metal sound on the tree, that it might get their attention. So I'm just gonna wait until they walk away. Wait until they're at a good distance away before I actually keep throwing. style knives are down there. So sad. It's okay, I have better ones now anyway. This is the ravine I was talking about. There's a path on the other side, but you can see people like to ride their bikes. It's a really nice woods, actually. It's much nicer than the one that I usually go into. This one I don't come to too often just because there's too many people hanging around, but it is really nice. The last time I was in this woods was last winter, and I didn't even know about no spin. I didn't even realize no spin technique existed because all I was doing was practicing the spin technique, which I found out later that is the harder one to practice. Plus I was using 6-inch knives, which are harder to throw than the longer 12-inch, 8 or 12-inch knives. The smaller you get with the knives, the harder they are to throw. So I was using tiny 6-inch knives and using the spin technique, which is apparently harder for most people. So I was doing the hardest thing first, which I had no idea. And then started watching some videos on it and realized that that was the case. So when I moved over to the bigger knives, I found them pretty easy to throw, pretty easy to stick, right? So I was used to the more difficult tiny ones. That's good. Highly skilled at throwing knives into the ground. Oh shit. Hide the knives. They seem to be walking faster. No people. Okay, no trace of anyone. See if I can get the longer distance throws. Yeah. City workers are still at it. People. All right, the knives are back in their sheath. I'm heading home. I have to get back to work. Lunch break is over. Almost got caught a couple of times. It's not good getting caught because you don't want people get upset. But clearly, I'm not out to hurt anybody. If anything, I'm more the person who's going to help you than hurt you, right? I'm just out here practicing, going for a hike on my lunch break, practicing this new skill that I'm addicted to, just because it's fun. Alright, so that just about does it for me on this one. You guys all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.